Alright, welcome to a new video. I'm gonna make this video kind of short and sweet for you guys. I'm kind of messing around doing some work on some equipment here, and well, I folded that out and then it got windy. So we just took the nozzle bodies off and started unplugging stuff, and it's like, it was supposed to be nice today. Well, it's currently like 47 and 20-mile-an-hour winds. The winds aren't warm either. So I just wanted to make something quick to update you guys and tell you what's going on. So to explain what happened to the rest of the videos from last year and thereon, to keep it in simple terms, my editing computer decided to leave the chat or crash. It was, I've been editing on that thing since like 2017. It was a MacBook Pro, and I've had my fair share of issues with that thing. And yeah, well, this one took the cake, crashed, and the 15 videos worth of footage or plus that I had also left the chat because I forgot, or I didn't forget, I just wasn't putting them on an external hard drive like I usually do. And just with getting busy and everything, it was kind of the lack of throwing stuff onto the external hard drive and saving what I did. So I had, well, towards the end of harvest, we were just finishing up with corn, and we were full-fledged in fall tillage. We had a rain day where we were shut down, and I started editing, and then it ended up keeping raining. So then the next day I came back and fired up the computer, or tried to. Nothing would happen, just black screen. Keyboard would light up and everything. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe just something stupid. My only options were to completely reset the computer, or something got corrupted with the hard drive on there, and I couldn't save any of the data. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to explain it much more. It just kind of a lack of me backing stuff up. It's gonna be a little different this year. I'm actually using my gaming setup to edit too, which is, I just got done building that here early December. And that thing's a monster. So I actually tried editing a video that I didn't end up putting out, and holy cow, I don't even know why I was doing it on that thing. Getting on to a few things I want to update you guys on. Number one, this. That sprayer was another thing. And then the vertical till. And then there's some projects later this year. I'm not going to talk about those until we actually have the stuff bought for them, because I don't know if we're exactly going to do the route we're thinking yet. We're still trying to make decisions on that. And that is all behind us right now. So I'll put that in there for a little teaser for you guys. So we'll get onto this right away. I'm gonna just make these updates, or I'm gonna make this short and sweet. I'll explain it as we start working on this stuff. The only thing we have to get stuff for yet is the sprayer, and that system we're gonna go pick up next week. So, planter. So we're gonna be putting speed tubes on this. So we are wanting to focus more towards singulation as well as speed or productivity. Going to the singulation part, we never really have an issue with singulation in corn. You know, you'll have your occasional traditional seed tube problems, but we're looking for singulation at higher speeds, but also singulation in beans. We want to focus more towards giving each one of those seeds an equal chance. We're also going to be putting load sensors on each one of the furrow forces. We have 3 of them across, just to kind of get a gauge at where pressures are at, and ground contact and everything. But we want to do that across the entire planter, just to make it, you know, easier to check, as well as if we hit a rock, or if we have a rock lodged in one of the furrow forces, which happens. It happened to me like 2 or 3 times last year, you know, on some of our rockier ground. Or you have to have that perfect size rock to do it, and it has to be basically lined up in the exact spot. But it happens, and it's annoying because, you know, you'll drag it for a while until you see it. It's kind of hard to see past the back of the planter. So we'll be able to know right away. It'll warn us on the screen, you know, right when that happens. So, and then we also got some lights for underneath the carriage. So I'm looking forward to that. Not only it'll look cool, it'll help us see kind of underneath the carriage, because the planter sits so far back, and you know, you're able to see what's kind of going on back there, but now we'll be able to see a lot more. So getting on to the sprayer, so we bought Symphony and Reclaim for the sprayer. So Symphony is a PDM controlled sprayer system. So we have independent nozzle body shutoffs, pulsating nozzles, turn compensation, a whole list of other things. Looking very forward to that. Gonna save us some spray on a lot of our wedges, because most of our fields have wedges on them, or spots where we're only spraying with part of the boom. So we'll be able to shut those sections off in a lot less distance than having the full 15-foot sections. And then Reclaim is a boom recirculation, so it'll recirculate everything from the boom back up into the tanks. So it'll be nice for, you know, switching products, cleaning booms out, and also at the ends of the fields, you know, when you're first starting out in a field, you don't have to let a bunch of spray out to charge the booms. So a lot less wasted product that way, and also a little bit safer. We never have an issue though when it comes time to switching products. We're really cautious when we clean stuff out. Probably a little bit more cautious than we have to be, but I do like making sure the booms are clean, because, you know, I don't like burning crop, or I don't like hurting crop, so I like to be as clean as possible when it comes time to stuff like that, and this will just help that time just go a lot faster when it comes time to switching products. So, and then the vertical tail we bought Barracuda blades for, and we are gonna be hopefully here this week or next week. It looks like it's gonna be nice out, so we're hopefully just gonna get that project done and out of the way. We've had that thing since 2016. It's a 2014 or 2015, I believe. Great machine. Absolutely love that machine. I would like to get into something more vertical tillage. You know, it's basically a glorified disc, but it's worked really good for us over the last few years, or however long it's been, probably almost 10 years that we've had it now. And the Barracuda blades we're even looking more forward to, because, you know, it's a whole different blade. A lot more mixing, a lot more chopping, mainly a lot more mixing. That's what I'm looking for. And the blades, there's no comparison between the two. It's just they're cast blade. They're a lot tougher, especially in our rockier conditions. They won't bend or nothing. So if anything, they're gonna break. But I think you have to put them under a lot of stress to get them to break. So it'll be interesting through the rocks, so we'll see what happens. But I'm looking forward to the mixing action, and then not having to run it so deep. Well, we've had to run ours deep here the last couple of years just because they've been wore out, and looking forward to getting new blades on that. But it's been a great machine. Hopefully get a few years out of it yet. Reason we're doing it this way is we didn't really want to upgrade anything yet, because we need a bigger tractor for the upgrade that we want to make, you know, to like a 30 or 35 foot vertical till machine, and we need some more ponies than what we got now for that. So those are the three big projects that we're working on right now. So we got a lot going on. I'm not going to go into extreme detail until we start working on a bunch of this stuff. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm looking forward to 2024. I hope you guys are too. And let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and also like the video, kind of get a little traction, get it into the algorithm. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe. We will catch you guys in the next one.